I'm Don. This is Scott. We're Code 4 for life, and we've been aboard the Oceania Regatta this is the 10th day. Tomorrow's the 11th day. We disembarked the ship. This is an 11-day Mexico cruise. First time we've tried Oceania, and we just wanted to give you our thoughts. What we've observed so far on this cruise. We'll talk about Embarkation. Embarkation at the port of Los Angeles, very smooth. We showed up at 11 o'clock. That's the time on our boarding pass. It was pretty seamless. We actually started going in the terminal 15 minutes early, and then another 20-30 minutes we were on the ship. Very smooth.
And they give you this when you check in at San Pedro, before getting on the ship, they give you a little,
like a little wallet for your cruise card.
Cruise card, so you can open the door and charge everything on your room, or anywhere you purchase anything on the ship, drinks and all of that. But we have a drink package. So anyway, this is what it looked like. And then when you're in different level in the Oceania loyalty program, then your car will change color. So we're on a blue car, so we are white with a blue strip, and then sometimes it's gold, silver, platinum, black, etc., etc. So you get a different kind of, perks. Anyway, so this is our last day. We're in Ensenada. I'm all packed. We all packed.
We're packed. We're ready. We're ready to go. I mean,
so.
this has been a great cruise. So the ship size. This is a smaller ship. So 684 passengers and nearly 400 crew. So you have a 2-to-1 ratio. You'll have 2 passengers to 1 crew member approximately, which has been fantastic. The crew, they do everything to get to know you. They're going to anticipate your needs. They know your name.
They even know your drinks too.
What drink you like. Your drink's not going to be empty, and they're very, very attentive, and they really make it a point to give you excellent service. Fantastic service.
On the second day, they remember your name already. So, everywhere you go.
I was very impressed. That's the first time we've experienced the exceptional level of a large amount of crew members per passengers on a smaller ship. It's a very intimate feeling. We kind of compare this like a boutique hotel, like a Ritz-Carlton hotel, very small. We just love that. That's an advantage of a smaller ship with a smaller passengers to service. You get excellent service. There's hardly any waiting at all. When main dining room opens up, there's a little bit of a line initially. Like 10 minutes later, the line's gone. The same thing in the buffet. It's never crowded. We've always been able to get a place to sit. Always been able to get a place to sit in the lounge, any of the lounges. It's really nice. Probably the one drawback for a smaller ship is a lot of people like entertainment. The big Broadway type shows at the theater, you're going to be more limited just because of the size of the ship. But we did attend a couple concerts in there, and they were pretty good. I was impressed. Very, very well done. So I have no problem with the entertainment. The onboard music's been great. We love it. Very, very nice selections of music. The onboard ambiance. You don't have loud music playing throughout the ship. It's not age inappropriate loud music like we hear on Princess and Holland America throughout. The dining room and just the general areas is kind of noisy. Holland America is much quieter than Princess. Princess was borderline irritating after a while. In some venues, not all venues, but some of the venues, like the buffet in the mornings, it's just, certain ships it's just louder than others. It's not really that enjoyable. This has been really relaxing, really, really enjoyable. I will say that. For the ambiance, I have to give this 5 stars out of 5 stars. Excellent. We really, really enjoy that.
So there's 2 specialty dining, Toscana and Polo Grill. Toscana is Italian specialty dining, and then Polo Grill is the state house. And then you have a grand dining room, Waves Cafe, Terrace Cafe. Those the Waves Cafe is like you can get ice cream, milkshake, malt, grilled burger, hot dog, etc. But they have a great menu for waste grill. And then they have a terrace cafe, which I love a lot. I mean, you feel like you're sitting in your own backyard with a nice view, $1 million view behind you, while you're selling. It's beautiful. I mean, it's just very intimate. They even have a heaters for you to sit outside. You wanted to sit outside, and it's just nice. Very small.
We have 684 passenger capacity ship. It's under 600 feet. It's nice. As far as we didn't really have any rough seas, so I didn't really feel any movement. So it's smooth sailing in that regard. But if you're on larger seas, rougher seas, you're going to feel it more than you would on a larger ship with more gross tons. So.
The buffet is very nice. I like the buffet. Everything is made to order. Burger. They have lobster every single night. Lobster is every single night. Lobster tail, lamb chop, steak. It's just fantastic. And they have variety of salad. So the Terrace Cafe, they have a section where they do your salad. They mix your salad. You choose all your vegetable and mixed green or lettuce, whatever, and then they put the dressing. They toss it in a little big bowl and they serve you. Everything they serve you. You don't touch anything. Then just I think it's bread and I think just bread, butter, condiment stuff like jam, jelly, and stuff like that. And they have an egg station too. You get lobster tail every night. They grill your lobster tail. It can get really busy at night, but once you know what you need to do, or pre-order it and come back and pick them up. You can have lamb chop, sirloin steak, ribeye. And that's every night, including other stuff too, carving station, and they have a sushi section too, which is fantastic.
For dinner time, they have sushi.
And the fish is so fresh. And also, if you're like a health conscious, they do have a section where they actually call it the power bowl. So we have beans, tofu, citrus dressing for that. They have black rice. And they have, what else they have? They have kale, a noodle. So if you're into that health conscious, they have that too as well. I mean, it's almost like vegetarians, I think, yeah.
Yeah, they have that section.
And then they have a pizza, small little section, around the corner from the buffet, which is for pizza. And they make 2 types of pizza a day. Sometimes cheese, sometimes seafood, sometimes meat. So you can pick up, and I think Don loves the pizza.
I tried the pizza, and we'll show that on the video. Probably by the time you've seen this, you'll see that our last buffet video. So they had margarita pizza every day, and then they'll have another choice. Yeah. So today was prosciutto and mushroom, and it was really good. The one thing I noticed, the pizza wasn't greasy at all. Usually, like the crust and from the cheese and everything, it's greasy. This wasn't. Really clean. The crust was soft. It had a really nice, delicate flavor to it. I really enjoyed it. It was really nice.
And then they have a section where it's bread, and they have appetizers, small bite. Really nice. Sometimes they have crab and avocado salad. Sometimes they have niçoise, appetizer on a crostini, and sometimes they have like a roasted beef with caramelized onions, and then cheese. They have a whole section where you can choose your cheese and a cheese board. They cut it for you, which is really nice. Blue cheese, Cabernet, what else? Gouda, Swiss cheese, Parmesan, and then they move on forward. I mean, down on the line, that section, they have ice cream, dessert, and most of them are homemade. I mean, everything is just really small little cup. They serve different kind of dessert every day, which is really nice. Sometimes it's strawberry ramanov, little cheesecake, key lime pie, and they have souffle too as well, and they have crepes, that have different filling inside, and they have ice cream every single day, and then sorbet and ice cream. They switch in and out, special ice cream of the day or sorbet ice cream of the day. The only drawback on this ship is that they have a coffee area too, which is called barista. Mm-hmm. The coffee is not so good. For some reason, they used to do illy, but they changed it to style. You can't even smell it, and it just tastes bitter. I mean, like the old coffee that Princess used to serve. Now they switch to Lavazza, which is fantastic. I mean, here you can even smell the coffee, even when you approach or anywhere in the ship. And every time you ask for coffee, they will make you Americano. They don't really have coffee, but then it's weird because one morning we had coffee.
They will have coffee in like a carafe.
Yeah, they were pouring it
for breakfast,
Yeah.
and I haven't seen it for lunch or dinner. They'll make you an Americana or, and bring that.
And they
to
do
your
have
table.
soy milk, so.
Correct. Yes, we prefer soy milk. It's just I put that in the coffee, and then the coffee is. It's not as good as Lavazza or Holland America. They have a Dutch coffee. I don't know the name off the top of my head, but that was really good.
I think
coffee.
it's Illy. They serve Illy on Holland America. I believe so.
We're not sure on that. If somebody knows the coffee brand on Holland America, drop that in the comments below. Appreciate that.
So anyway, and then have the grand dining room, which is beautiful dining room. I mean, you can come in and they open at 6:30 every day, and there's different menu every day. We're gonna have some video for that, and then you can easily get a table at 6:30. Just it's not too long of a line. You know what I mean?
We've never had a problem
with that,
getting a table for two. Well, generally we always try to get a table for two because I want to videotape and not disturb our adjacent guests. So that's.
So they have little candle, LED light, rechargeable on the table and stuff like that. And then they serve you bread with butter. I mean, really nice butter, and then bread is just variety of bread, ciabatta, breadstick, sourdough, and brioche. Yeah, it's nice. I mean, they do that. And then Polo Grill, State House, and then Toscana.
And we have videos of those too as well.
So, I mean,
basically, this is a premium cruise line, so we're gonna rate it a little bit higher, expect a little bit more, and compared to Princess, which is actually this is a luxury cruise line. Princess and Holland America is a premium cruise line, so we kind of expect that going an extra mile, and just our opinion, we didn't think Polo or Toscana delivered on those levels because Holland America and Princess, both the Pinnacle Grill and the Crown Grill on those two cruise lines respectively, and Sabatini's and Canaletto, the Italian restaurants on Holland and Princess, were far superior from what we had. I mean, one of our dishes, I had Dover sole, and that was I couldn't eat it because it wasn't.
Well, you can watch one of the videos.
And that's out in the video, so I don't want to ramble too much about that. But
other than that, I think it's a beautiful ship. I mean, everything just all blends together. Beautiful redwood, everywhere on the wall, the ceiling, just everywhere. It's beautiful. Everything is really nice. The Regatta Lounge, which is like a theater, but it's just like a cabaret style. Everybody sit really, right next to each other, in front of the theater. So everything is nice. I mean, they play a lot of oldie, like Sinatra, 50 and 60 music, the 80s stuff that people can relate it to, but they kind of jazz it up a little bit to make it more modern.
And the demographics on this particular cruise are skews towards the older side.
Yeah.
So, I mean,
And they have
50 and over.
And they have happy hour every day in the Martini Bar from 5 to 6. Yeah, 5 to 6:15, something like that. So if you want to know, two for price of one. So it usually get really busy there.
The beer and wine are included with your cruise fare in all the dining venues. So the buffet, the main dining room,
Anywhere.
anywhere.
You can bring as much as you want.
Beer and wine, and they serve champagne. They don't serve sparkling wine.
Yeah.
They serve champagne.
Real champagne.
Real champagne.
So that's why they can call it champagne.
Yeah.
And they have Prosecco too as well. They have sparkling wine too as well, And they never ran out of any drink at all. I mean, Martini never ran out.
My Grey Goose
It
was
just never ran out.
well stocked.
Yeah.
I mean,
it's amazing. It's really nice.
We never had any issues.
Oh, and that glass that they serve on is real, crystal glass. I mean, Rydell and another name I can't pronounce from German, and all the utensil and glasses, tableware is just beautiful. And then Versace, our
Plates.
room had Bulgari soap and conditioner and body soap, just really nice.
in the stateroom, and we're in a lower category, low, basically, we can segue into cost. The disadvantage, or whatever. Basically, the cost of this cruise is around pretty close to it's over $7,000, and if you throw the drink package in, and that was $69 per person per day for 11 days, extra on top of the cruise fare, which is around $7,000. So we're a little over $8,000. We booked an inside cabin, but we got upgraded to a deluxe ocean view with a fairly nice size picture window. So that's nice. We can see the outside. And I don't feel closed off, or it's so far it's really good. That it's just you're going to pay more for a premium cruise line than you will with a Princess or Holland America. We're glad we tried it. The food is definitely elevated. The service is elevated. You have 2 passengers per 1 crew member, and that's phenomenal service. You're going to be paying extra for that.
And guess what? Chocolate every night when they do turn down. Always 2 pieces of chocolate, one on each side. So it's amazing. It's really nice.
Evening turn down service. They even put a little mat down on either side of your bed for your shoes. That's the only cruise line we've ever seen do that. So that might be an Oceania exclusive there. If you've been on any other cruise line that does that, let us know in the comments below.
And the tea time every day at 4 o'clock is outstanding. They did a great job on that. I don't really eat a lot of sweet in the afternoon or eat sweet in general, but I ate everything on my plate, and it's just nice. They serve it in white glove. They push a little car around, and all the sandwiches are perfectly made, very savory. The dessert was not too sweet, it's just right amount of sugar. It's just beautiful. They did a great job. And everybody get a teapot for themselves. They serve twining a tea that you can
different
choose
varieties.
From. Yeah,
different
it's very
varieties.
Nice. Other than that, everything. The pool lounge is amazing. Everything is just soft, and
the lounge chairs out by
everything
the pool.
just very comfortable.
Cushions with a towel.
It's just really nice.
You can always get a lounger out there. Sea days. It's never been full.
Yeah.
It's never been full. They have a pool bar out there as well, and I really enjoyed the Waves Grill, and we have videos on that, burgers, and I even had a malt shake.
So
that was delicious.
So do we want to go on this cruise again on Oceania? Sure.
Yes.
Only if they do it, on this side of the continent.
If it's convenient for us, then we'll do it.
And if it's doing round trip, yes. The only drawback with Oceania, they only do one way. You have to either fly there or fly back. One of those. And then you pick up Oceania. It doesn't go round trip like
the same
Holland America or Princess Cruise and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So that's the only thing that is different.
They don't have as many round trip cruises as the other cruise lines do. So they do have them. They're just more limited.
Yeah. We do it again. Definitely. So if you want that, comfort and luxury and friendly service, I should say more than our friendly service.
Excellent professional service, and it's just seamless, and it's very, very, very amazing.
And the bedding, oh my God, the sleeping is amazing.
Really nice bed sheets, towels, everything. One other point I want to comment: the only negative that I have to say is, we had a negative interaction with guest services. We always leave our room steward a tip every day, and then
I need to get changed. So I think yesterday morning, or I took out $40, two $20 bill, went to the reception desk, try to get $8.5 or whatever they can spare. What the gentleman said, well, we have 5. Is that okay? I said, yeah, sure. So that he gave me 8 of those, so that's make 40, right?
And he counted it out.
For 4, 5, and I was joking with him because I say every time I get on a cruise, all the money is all brand new. Do you have it printed in the back or something? But that's the end of it. I mean, I went back to my room, leave my tent for the room steward, throw in my stack of money, that whatever that I have in there in the safe, and then went on about my day, you know. And then a couple hours later, the same gentleman flagged me down and asked me if I had more than $40 because he's missing $20 from his till or whatever.
And we're the only ones that he gave change to.
Yeah, and he said that, you know, that the only person that he gave change to is just me, and it's just kind of odd. I don't know, just weird.
It was a kind of an uncomfortable, awkward exchange, because then you feel like, you know, basically went back to the room
and I had to grab that money again and go back there and then say, well, this is all I have. I mean, I didn't do anything with it.
He received the correct amount of change, and he seemed kind of bamboozled that, well, you know.
I mean, they have cameras everywhere, so I don't know why they didn't look at it before they flagged me down.
Verify, you know, you should have verified it, you know.
I mean, for a 5-star luxury ship, cruising or whatever the thing is, I mean, I stay at a lot of nice hotel, and you know, and I know how it works. When you mess up, you messed up. You don't just flag your guests down like that. That's just crazy. You know, you don't do that.
Double check your work. And
it's embarrassing.
A $7,000 cruise, we're not going to cheat the company out of $20.
And I feel funny, and I just walk by. Every time I walk by the guest service, I just feel uncomfortable. I don't know what you think. I mean, just weird. Do you think that they should ask you or flag you to do that, or just ignore it and go on to business and deal with it? Because that's their mistake. It's not mine.
Maybe they should double check. You know, I suggest double check. They should just double check their work, and then.
I mean, they always,
first.
Every ship I seen them give me change. They count everything, and that's what I did. I mean, they counted, and I took it, and then I went on my way, you know. But anyway, you know, that's the only thing that's going to make me feel uncomfortable, you know.
It's just
silly.
And it in no way diminishes our cruise experience. This has been a fantastic.
I just hope they don't do that again, or maybe I should just get my own change next time, just have it ready instead of going down there again, you know, to avoid that. You know, I don't like that.
Well, we've never had that happen on any.
So we were just joking all day. You know, it's not very Oceania.
Yeah.
But anyway, that's just crazy.
Not very Oceania.
Yeah, like hello. But anyway,
what are you gonna do?
That's about it. You know, we just we done packing. This is it. I'm ready to go home until our next cruise in October on Queen's Mary, Cunard.
Yeah, Melissa comes up first, and you'll be the second.
Well, don't look at me. Look at him. Because he does it all the time out on the blue, because he got this for me for my Valentine's gift. Like, okay, we go cruise again. We just came back from Panama. Like, hello. Anyway, well, thanks for watching.
Thank you for joining us on this cruise. It's been a wonderful experience, and thank you for joining us. And this is the first time we've done this type of video, so this is unusual for us. So let us know in the comments if we should not do this type of video, or you want to see more of this type of video after our cruise. We kind of give a recap of our experiences on board a cruise ship. So other vloggers do this style probably much better than we do, but let us know in the comments if you want to see more of this, or just stick with the food. Anyway, thanks for cruising with us on board the Oceania Regatta, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.